That's like the best compliment ever. I'm usually on my beauty girly stuff and I stray away from making story times because I have ADHD. And if you know anyone with ADHD, you know like storytelling is probably not, we're going to be here for hours. I'm going to be jumping from like 3 different stories at the same time. I try to avoid that at all times. But when I'm talking about stories that happened in the past, especially when I'm talking about all the times where I know for a fact my parents should have gotten me tested. My parents definitely should have gotten me tested because there's so many things have happened when I was growing up that I'm like, yeah, this girl's definitely autistic. And someone made a comment that said, you're probably sheltered. That's why you didn't know. Trust me, I was not sheltered. I was raised in Sierra Leone. I was born and raised in Sierra Leone when the war was happening. I was in the middle of a war. And then when I moved to America, I lived in East New York and in Park Hill. Both of those places with the hood. So I wasn't sheltered at all. I was just really, really naive, but it wasn't because I was sheltered. It was just more so because I was autistic. And I could not read the social cues of things that were happening around me. So in hindsight, there's a lot of events that happened. And I'm pretty sure I was in danger, but I just didn't know I was in danger. And I think being pretty always kind of helps because people just usually assume I'm ditzy and would just let me vibe. And honestly, I think as I grew up, I started playing into it a lot. Like I realized a lot of people assume I'm ditzy, so I play into being like the ditzy girly, and it's always fun, you know. It's not fun to do it. I would not, obviously as an adult it's harder to do it, but I will say it did get me out of a lot of trouble. So with that said, what was I talking about? See, that's what I mean. I don't really like doing story times because I feel like I don't flow with the story times. So I spend hours like editing. I don't want to do that. This is the finishing look, by the way. But I really love that you guys enjoy the story and my look and my beauty look. And I hope you like this too. This combo and setting spray, eats every single time. And the hair eats. Shout out to Falake.